Florida I-4 corridor, tourist hotbed, and a stretch of road that has its own rivalry game. We are set for a war for this stretch of road, and at the end of it, only one will have the right of way. Welcome everyone to Orlando, Florida, the bounce house, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Knights will kick it away to start us off. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So USF's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Golden Knights took down the Bulls, perhaps by the horns the last time they met, and won the war on I-4.
Yeah, UCF feels like since moving to the Big 12, they're starting to recruit better players, and I think that was the difference the last time these two teams met up. They just seemed to be bigger and stronger when the game was on the line.
And obviously, the war on I-4 is awesome, and this is a good rivalry game that's kind of budding, but one thing you talked about speed, Palmer. In the state of Florida, you have speed, and UCF has a lot of speed, a lot of playmaking.
There he goes! Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Got his man! And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Bulls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. Touchdown, USF! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Knights offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the ground. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the...
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Sanford. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
To the air on first down. Got his man in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Howard. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, when UCF and USF get together, it's like a UFC match. Fiery and feisty. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Fellas, so much intrigue when UCF and USF face off. Let's get things back to you.
And the Bulls will kick it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Knights want to crank the tempo. The war on I-4 is relatively new. Both schools compete across 14 sports for the right to win the golden I-4 road sign. But, of course, the most important battle is the one that happens on the gridiron.
It is, but how cool is it? The war on I-4. I mean, that's just it's a dope name. I really like it. Obviously, this is kind of a new rivalry, but Palmer, UCF, USF, they're fighting for the same kids in recruiting and building a program.
Yeah, man, whether you get off on McIntosh Road, the Florida Turnpike, or Lake Mary Boulevard, these two schools do not like each other. Whether it's the Bounce House or Raymond James Stadium, the war on I-4, baby, that's where it's at.
Looking to throw, it's Bullock. It's complete to the left. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Briggs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. Flips it out in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. And you saw it right there.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. To the air, it's Bullock. Grabs it in the middle.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Here's a hit. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
What a great play by the defense. In a play like that, in this situation of the game, late, it's close, third down, you gotta have it. And how about the pass rush? How about the effort getting to the quarterback?
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Fights off a defender. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Knights!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but they've been in a dogfight so far and just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 6 over Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Complete to the left. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. With the catch, it's Williams. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time it says 10 more yards it has to cover. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Howard. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Using the quick game. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. They'll try the run. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's good! A booming kick to win the game. And with that, they've taken the lead. The war on I-4 hits the passing lane and goes west to Tampa as the Bulls get the best of the Knights. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.